On April 5, 2024, a 4.8 magnitude earthquake hit the east coast of the United States at approximately 10:23 a.m. local time. It occurred 4.7 kilometers or 2.9 miles below the surface and was centered in Reddington Township, New Jersey, roughly 40 miles west of New York City, according to the U.S. Geological Survey. Earthquakes are due to the movement of the Earth's tectonic plates. This movement creates fault lines, long breaks and cracks, on the Earth's surface. The New Jersey quake was caused by the shifting of the tectonic plates along the Ramapo fault line. The Ramapo fault line stretches approximately 185 miles from Pennsylvania through New Jersey and into New York, and is one of the most prominent geological features in the northeastern United States. While not as famous as its western counterpart, the San Andreas Fault, the Ramapo fault line poses a significant risk to people due to its proximity to highly populated areas, including New York City. The fault line is part of a larger system of faults known as the Mid-Atlantic Seismic Zone, which extends from South Carolina to New York. The Ramapo fault line itself is a right lateral strike-slip fault, meaning that the movement along the fault is primarily horizontal, with one side of the fault moving past the other. Geologists believe that the Ramapo fault line is capable of producing earthquakes of up to magnitude 7.0, which could have devastating effects on the region. While the fault line has been relatively quiet in recent history, with no major earthquakes recorded along its length, the potential for a significant seismic event remains a concern. One of the reasons why the Ramapo fault line is considered particularly dangerous is its proximity to critical infrastructure, including nuclear power plants, major highways, and densely populated urban areas. For example, in a brilliant bit of urban planning, the Indian Point Energy Center, a nuclear power plant located just 30 miles north of New York City, sits directly atop the fault line. While the plant is designed to withstand a certain level of seismic activity, a major earthquake could potentially cause a disaster on the scale of the Fukushima nuclear accident in Japan. In addition to the risk posed by earthquakes, the Ramapo fault line also plays a role in shaping the landscape of the region. The fault line is responsible for the formation of the Ramapo Mountains, a range of low mountains that run parallel to the fault. These mountains are home to a variety of wildlife and provide important recreational opportunities for residents of the area. Despite the potential risks associated with the Ramapo fault line, efforts to study and monitor the fault line have been limited. This is due in part to the fact that the fault line is located in a densely populated urban area, making it difficult to conduct research without disrupting the lives of residents or having residents disrupt scientific readings and data. However, technological advances, such as satellite imagery and remote sensing, have made it easier to study fault lines like the Ramapo fault line without the need for invasive fieldwork. In conclusion, while the Ramapo fault line may not be as well known as other geological features, it represents a significant geological hazard to the northeastern United States. With its potential to produce large earthquakes and its proximity to critical infrastructure, the fault line serves as a reminder of the ever-present threat of tectonic activity in our region.